So hello, it's day 4 of my 30-minute research challenge. Today I took the really common topic, which is a smartphone price hike. So lately, like the people who have bought their phone in the span of I think last 1 year have experienced that the smartphone prices have increased drastically, and in near future it will get a 60 to 70% of hike in I think 5 to 10 years, and this is inevitable if the things goes like this for next 2 to 3 years, because the parts which used to be used in our smartphones are now also supposed to be used in the data centers, which are owned by companies like Anthropic or Grok, and some kind of bubble is being created between Nvidia and these companies, and also the market sentiment is this कि the company which will be capturing the massive amount of the people will actually rule in future. So this mindset had led the companies working in this generative AI model to really capture every kind of equipment which are being used for processing. That resulted in the drastic increase of the smartphone prices, because smartphone companies don't actually manufacture that. They actually buy the small things, for example your storage, for example your and etc things they buy actually, and they assemble it and then they sell you. The thing that they work on is the packaging, not the product inside it. Yes, they work like how to increase the processing power, etc., how to like maximum utilization of the hardware thing. They used to do is, yeah, they do it, but not something like they manufacture from the ground zero. They don't have the factory to manufacture actually the storage. And the second reason I would say is why this 70% of hike is justified is because some companies which used to manufacture for those smartphone companies are now focusing their they are focusing 100% on those AI companies. Because the problem is, if they now split their factory into two parts, one they will provide to the factories like for the smartphone companies, and one will provide for the AI companies, they will basically face a losses in this kind of situation, because AI companies are really putting the ton of money, and these smartphone money these smartphone companies don't have this ton of cash. So how are they supposed to take a balance in this situation? So what they are doing is they are shutting their services for the smartphone companies, and they are totally focusing on AI companies, and this will also lead to the drastic price hike in future. Like today most of the people are worried that why the prices are increased, but the thing that they should be caring about, okay, how will this price hike will stop, and there is no cap for it. There is also a possibility the smartphone of 40,000 will become a 80,000 in just a 5 to 10 years of time, because of this practice of AI companies. And my research was really a small duration, but this made me understand how things change drastically, and with time people have to really adapt into it to really survive this kind of change. And with this, let's close today's topic, and we'll meet you tomorrow.